Baby, it's the Locs for me. It's the Locs for me. Do you see them out there locking freely? Step well, stiff well. Hey y'all, welcome back to another one. If you want to know how I achieved this beautiful install and these beautiful curls, you might want to stay tuned and watch to the end of the video. The hair we're using today is QVR 10 inches in natural black, and I want to thank QVR for sponsoring this video. Okay, let's get into it. So my client has low density hair. Low density just means that there's not a lot of strands in her hair, but her hair still has the appearance of fullness. There are a few spots in her head that have less hair because of some things she experienced in the past, but we are working to improve that, and they are 100% covered with her new install. So the gems I wanted to drop today is really simple, and it's mainly about extensions. Now, y'all hear me talk about how you don't need extensions. Extensions don't do anything except make your hair longer, but I want to dive deeper into that. So we have to realize that with our natural hair, it takes time to grow, okay? So when we have these thoughts that our hair is so short and we need to add extensions because we watching people whose microlocs and sister locks are 6 years old and they're in the middle of their back, and they've been growing them from several years, and we think we're going to get that same look day one of our install. We need to be realistic with our expectations. Your hair has a trouble of retaining length, not growing. So that means your hair is going to grow regardless of what you think or what you've noticed. The retention is what we need to focus on. And when it comes to retention, that is how you are protecting and treating your hair on a daily basis. So if your hair is stuck at this certain length and you haven't noticed anything longer than that, then that's what you need to focus on. In your lock journey, you are going to notice that you retain more of your length because one, your hair is matted together, so you're not going to be experiencing as much shedding, split ends, or breakage. Those are 3 key factors that you have to pay attention to and deal with when you have natural hair. Those things can be known to stunt your growth, and you lose that when you have locks. So that's why when people get locks, you say that their hair has grown so much and they never had this length of hair and all this. That's because they're not experiencing those 3 key things that I mentioned before. Aside from the split ends, the breakage, and the shedding, there's also the factor of your hair being dry. That's where the breakage comes in. People have a difficult time figuring out the best way to moisturize their hair and keep it moisturized. We know how a lot of people feel like when their scalp gets itchy and dry, they want to pile oil on top of it. And we all know oil is not a moisturizer. Oil does not moisturize your hair. It does nothing but clog and seal your cuticles and even your scalp. Our hair naturally produces oil, so caking it on every single day or multiple times a week is not necessary. And I know I've said this multiple times, but unfortunately, people still have not gotten the picture. So yes, your hair could be breaking off because it is just super dry and you need to figure out a better moisture routine. That's when hair porosity comes into play and layering your products the right way. I will be having more videos coming about hair porosity and how to layer your products the proper way so you can achieve maximum moisture with your natural hair, and those same tips and tricks apply to locks as well. So make sure y'all stay tuned. But that's all the gems I have for this video, so continue watching for your aesthetic pleasing and enjoy this install.